Thank you, Madam Chair. I support the Deterrent Act, and I urge all members to vote for this bill. Education is a battleground for influence, and it seems that foreign countries understand this better than some members of this Congress. On our watch, the federal government doles out billions in taxpayer dollars to fund expensive degrees that empower an anti-American agenda, while these woke universities secretly collect checks from hostile nations and watch their endowments grow and grow. The Deterrent Act strengthens existing law requiring colleges to publicly report gifts and contracts with foreign countries. Under the Deterrent Act, this information will be publicly available on a searchable database because taxpayers, parents, and students deserve to see who is buying the opportunity to influence the next generation of Americans. The Deterrent Act will further expose the disturbing data that has recently come to light. At least 200 American colleges declined to report a total of $13 billion in contributions from authoritarian countries like Qatar, China, and Saudi Arabia. But for some reason, the Biden administration has halted many of the existing investigations of reporting violations and has declined to enforce current law. Why would that be? Could it have something to do with the $14 million donated to the Penn-Biden Center from unnamed contributors in China? The Biden administration minimizes it, and universities try to hide it, but the American people are suffering the effects of foreign influence. Just yesterday, in the Education and Workforce Committee, the presidents of Harvard, Penn, and MIT defended the influence Hamas has on our campuses and our students across this country. The number one donor of these undisclosed funds, Qatar, is a country who says that Israel alone is responsible for the attacks by Hamas, and even houses an office for the Hamas leader in its capital city. International partnerships can be beneficial for universities, but should not come at the cost of our national security, our intellectual property, academic freedom, or the perpetuation of our American values. I support passage of the Deterrent Act to ensure greater transparency regarding who is funding our colleges and universities, and I urge all of my colleagues to do the same, and I yield back.